Alright, welcome back, and now we're going to work on our final drawing for today's isometric lesson. So this one's a little bit more complicated, so instead of a flat kind of two-dimensional shape, we're now going to start working on this three-dimensional shape. So there's the blue example there. I've got my red blocks here for the live, but you can see it's exactly the same. So because it's a little bit more complicated, I'm going to start by kind of drawing my key here in the corner. So up and down follows this line. We're going to go up, down. We're going to go follow this line. This is my left and right. And going this direction is my depth. So just like before, we're going to start by drawing the face. So the face in this case is going to be this side and then kind of this jutting out piece. So we're going to start in the bottom corner here like we've been doing. I'm going to give myself plenty of room, so I'm just going to pick an arbitrary spot and go right here. Like before, each block is 3 dots. So we're going to go up 3 blocks. So now we're going up 9 dots. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to grab my straight edge to draw my line. There we go. Now we're going to go over across this top. It's only 1 block, so we're following the left and right. We're up 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go down this side. It's 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to draw my line. So now my shape goes over 2, well, it goes over 1 block before it hits this kind of wall. So we're just doing 1, so 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw our line. Now we're going to do this line that juts out. So this is kind of reverse depth. So it's jutting outwards. So we're going to go down and to the left. It's 1 block, so we're going 3 dots this way. 1, 2, 3. Compared to our last 2 videos and our last 2 shapes, it's a new direction, so a little confusing. So just double check, make sure we're heading in the right direction. Now we're going across the front 1 block, which is the same direction as this line. 1 line this way, so it's the same as this one. So the same as this direction, we're going to go 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. So now we've gotten this part of our face, we've gone up this line, we've gone over, we've gone down, we've done that block, we've kind of done this depth. Now we gotta do this part of the face. So well, we actually just did this line, so now we're going down. So down 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is why we go one side at a time. We go in order, and we kind of compare versus our lines to make sure we're heading in the right direction, because this is easy to get confused. So now we're doing this one. So now we got the bottom line, one block. So it's 3 dots, left to right, this direction. So 2 dots here, and then our 3rd dot. Create our line. So we've kind of got this shape going. Now we're going to do this line here, going back, giving it that front cube's depth. 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And you notice we're right underneath this point because that lines up with this, so we're perfect. Now, the only thing left to close this front face out is this line right here. It's the bottom of our 2 blocks right here, bringing us back to our original corner. So you notice we've traced all the way around in a straight line. And that's what we've got. So now we're just connecting these dots. And again, it should be 6 dots because we have 2 blocks. We'll just count it just to verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our 6th dot is our origin point. All right. Now we're going to go through and we're going to give this shape our depth. So again, on this side, other than this very front cube, it's all one depth, one block depth. So we're going to go 3 dots back from most of these points. 1, 2, 3. Same with the front corner. So 1, 2, 3. The top corner of that block. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll draw those lines in. Scoot the notebook a little bit. Give my ruler or my straight edge some space. Now we're just going to fill these sides in, kind of start to get this shape its shape. All right. So now you can see we've got this tall stack drawn in. We've got our face, kind of the front of this cube. So now we need to get this back line. So the easiest way to do that is going to go from this corner to this point. We're 2 blocks, so that's 6 dots. And that's from right here. So 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots, 5 dots, 6 dots. Draw our line. And now, in this case, because it's isometric, we don't really see where this back line connects over here. So we're going to just run it right into the side here. So it's going to end up connecting right in here. We don't draw the 3-dimension lines that you can't see since it's a solid shape. So we're just going to connect these dots right here. So that is our overall shape. We're also going to draw this front line down, so that way you can see that it's the difference between the front face, the side face. And we're also got to do a line right here as well. Whenever you shift from the front face to the right profile or the right profile back to the front face, you got to draw those lines. It helps gives it that 3-dimensional look. Again, isometric being a 2-dimensional drawing, trying to represent something that is 3 dimensions. So now we're doing our shading. So again, imagine we have our sun back here. It's giving light in this kind of general direction. So this is our front face. It's fully in the shadow, so it's going to be a nice dark shade. Doing our best to stay within the lines. Bringing back them skills from kindergarten, you know. This piece here, this L, is also the front face. So imagine it's like this. We've done this one. Now we're doing this piece here. So dark shade. Alright, so now we got our front faces nice and shaded. Now we're going to do our right profile. So our right profile is going to be this piece here, which represents this. Give it a light shade. And then also this big long side is also a right profile. So giving this a nice light shade as well. You'll know you've done it right when the only things left unshaded are your top pieces when you set it down. So this is the top piece as well as this. Not shaded, not shaded. So we got a perfectly drawn isometric of this. We're going to initial it. And we are done. Thanks for tuning into this video. Next, I'll create a video reviewing our homework problems for this week. Thanks.